Hey YouTubers, this is Cody McCracken. A lot of you have been asking me how to make this, a paddle for my PVC pipe instrument. So, I made this tutorial to show you how it's done. This is a paddle that my friend broke through in our last performance. I'm going to take it all apart and then I'm going to replace it with this, which is a size 14 insole that you can get at Walmart. Okay, I'm going to take this apart now. All that this is, there's just some there's an insole and there is a drumstick inside here. I decided to use shoe insoles because they are strong and cheap, and I think they make a really nice sound when you are playing your pipe instruments. Oh, very good. There's the old insole with a hole in it, and the drumstick, which won't have tape on it. So you have your insole and your drumstick or your dowel rod. This is the bottom of the insole, that's the top. This is the heel, and then there's your foot. What you want to do to make your paddle, you want to make sure you have enough of the heel that it covers up your pipe, and then you put your drumstick just past it so that there's extra, you have just enough so you can hit. And once you know how much room you have here, you just take this and line it up so it's sort of straight, and then you wrap this over and wrap the other side over. And then here you want it to be straight, so it's an ambidextrous paddle. What you want to make sure whenever you're positioning your stick is that if you have it up too high and you don't have a large enough area here to hit, whenever you strike, the paddle will get pinched between the stick and the PVC, and it'll cut it like this. This is an old paddle. Also, if you have your stick back too far, when you're playing, it'll be really floppy and you won't be able to play very fast. When you're concerned, once you have that figured out, whenever you want to work on how straight it is, you'll notice if you put it off to a side and you wrap it, you see how it's crooked. So you can only play with your right hand. And then if you do it the other way, you notice that one's crooked also, and you can only play that with your left hand. So you have to find a nice balance where it's right in the middle, and you can easily play it with your right hand or your left hand. Once you have your stick aligned in your paddle, the next step is to tape this to your stick. You can use any kind of tape. You can use duct tape, or I have some of this blue tape which I'm going to use, or you can use anything that's just strong and will last a long time. So you just start at the bottom and just tape the whole way to the top. Almost there. If you look at this paddle, which is already completed, you will see that it has 3 zip ties. The first zip tie goes right above the tape line, which would be right here on this paddle. Once you put that zip tie on, you then put your next zip tie about ½ an inch above that, like this. Okay, good. So now that you have 2 zip ties, you need to place the third. Very important. As you can see, the positioning of the third zip tie is very important, as it must be 4.5 inches from the top of the paddle. All you have to do now is snip off the tips of your zip ties and play.